Nobody. History Channel at 4 AM. When you're a British tank driver, but the Germans just invented anti-tank guns. I can guarantee there's at least one worse guy. The Independent. Angela Merkel has just been called the worst chancellor in history. Courts. Do you guys know who is Jesus Christ? Aztecs. Who? Courts. And there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere. The United States built off the backs of slaves. Rest of the world. You can enter Japan, but only for trading. Jesus. 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 This is called the 100 Years War because it is exactly 116 years long. I don't understand that either. Not a cell phone in sight, just people living in the moment. 42 people tried and failed to assassinate Hitler. Hitler. Okay, my turn. Everybody. Wow, the Spartans held an entire army with only 300 men. They were so badass. Meanwhile, some Norwegian dude with an axe. People, can we go to heaven? Catholic Church. People in the 50s. I'm afraid of communists. Therapist. Would you like to share more with me? People in the 50s. Screaming. List of territories occupied by Imperial Japan. This list is incomplete. You can help by expanding it. You can help by expanding it. Everyone. Rome and Egypt had the most slaves. Islamic Middle East. There's a French family sitting next to me at the airport. They definitely sound sophisticated, cause they are speaking French. Assert dominance by speaking angrily about Alsace-Lorraine in German. United States. Lol, in China they pretend nothing happened at Tiananmen Square. United States history, education, and the Indians taught the colonists how to grow corn. Brutus. We killed Caesar for the good of the Republic. Populace of Rome. Cool motive, still murder. Rookie guard. Those weird huge grey things were trunks. Do those come down the Alps often? Commender. Now that's new. This is called 7 Years War because it is exactly 9 years long. I don't understand that either. German politics 1933 to 1945. Slide to the right. Fucking baby killers. Make love not war. Some kid that got drafted because he didn't get a high score on his college exam. Invention of the crossbow. China 500 BCE. I say we go back to the Armoni, grab some bows, hold them sideways and just go all gangster on them. When Mussolini sees native Ethiopians using sticks to fight. Now this is an Avengers level threat. Galileo explaining why the earth isn't the center of the universe. The church. Roads. Railroads. Seaports. Roads that didn't take to Rome. How communist countries were according to communists. How communist countries really were. Heh, it's not Holy Roman or an empire. Comedy genius. Comedy genius. Yeah, that's one fine looking communism. Why doesn't mine look like that? When you realize that India and Ireland had the same color scheme in their flags because they were both starved out by the British. The CIA after trying to kill Castro for the 100th time. Bitch, how dare you, still alive. 1945 Europe. Wow, we are finally free from tyranny. USSR. Thomas Edison in 1890 witnessing the first failed execution by electric chair. So we are just going to leave them for another minute or two until they get nice and smoky. There 120 million Russian peasants in 1924. Stalin. By the time I'm done, that number goes down to 0. When your friends ask why you always ace the history tests. Paradox Interactive. Europa Universalis 4. Crusader Kings 2. Hearts of Iron 4. Huh. Oh yeah baby, I hope you last long in bed. Me in bed. Anglos and the war. The Flying Dutchman. The Flying Dutchman. Me and the boys about to lose our empires after World War II. No one. History Channel at night. People of the Renaissance. Leonardo da Vinci. Lol giant crossbow. No one. 17th century Europeans. Now we gotta go to the jungle and spread some diseases. Oh yeah. Robespierre when he was arrested by his own men and taken to the same guillotine he used to execute all his opponents. Hey, take it easy fellas, I was just joking. Who doesn't love traditional Irish meals like these? Peasants chanting kill the landlords. Slightly more successful peasants. The decolonization process following World War II. Denmark holding land masses with no significant native inhabitants. We did it, we timed revealed, but to what year? Let me ask that guy over there. Hey, who's the cause of all bad things? Jews? It could be in a time. No one. What my Russian grandfather talks about when he's drunk. When you realize Marvel's version of Scandinavian mythology is historically inaccurate. When you just killed a random archduke and suddenly the whole world is at war. We learn more from losing than we do from winning. I guess that makes me the smartest person in the world. When your country was invaded by USA and Soviets and they stole all of your inventions you made. Years of academy training wasted. The Roman Empire. Fascist Italy. Getting ready for history class. Germany was responsible for World War I. We are just trees, sir. We are not a national park. Not to me. Woman, the baby is mine. Woman too. No, it's mine. King Solomon. Girls in the 1800s when their boyfriend surprises them with front row tickets to the public execution. Any Greek island. We want to stay neutral. Athens. Are you challenging me? We are fighting against Boy Scouts, sir. They're Polish Boy Scouts, sir. Nazi Germany 1945. Barely exists. Turkey. Now this is an Avengers level threat. Third world country. Still has oil left underground. The United States. So you have chosen freedom. CIA. Fails 638 assassination attempts on Castro. Also the CIA. Wanna see me do it again? England passes a few tax laws. The colonies. Things are about to get gruesome. Indian peasant almost dies of hunger cultivating tea for the East India Company. Americans throw tea into a harbor because of high taxes. Indian peasant. What the curry? Dad doesn't want dog. Family gets dog anyway. Dad and dog. Spain sends troops to Catalonia to fight against France. Catalan peasants rebel against the Spanish troops. Catalonia declares independence from Spain. Catalonia joins France. Literally what Hannibal said while crossing the Alps. I see no god up here other than me. Person eats. The USSR. You are accused of anti-Soviet behavior. The court finds you guilty and sentences you to be shot. A random French peasant in 1793. I think we should stop with all of this nonsense. The Jacobins. I diagnose you with guillotine. Axis. What should we do? We are losing the war. Italy, don't worry guys, I have a plan. Italy. Exit group. Shout out to the winners of the first Tour de France. Being one of the last strong monarchs of Great Britain. Only being remembered as the tyrant who lost America. Constantinople. How the fuck did the Turks get in here? The Byzantine guard who accidentally left the gate open. Aftermath of Mount Vesuvius eruption. Circa 79 AD. Native Americans during the colonization be like, I don't need land, I need booze. French Revolution 1789. The pigs are pushing me, they want food and they are getting violent. When a protester has the audacity to breath in your country, we are gonna do what's called a pro-gamer move. Let me explain. There's nothing to explain. You're trying to kidnap what I've rightfully stolen. What the fuck up, Union soldier? We've got a city to burn. Me, lol. Caligula made his horse a general. What a crazy dude. Alexander the Great, who named a whole city after his horse. Homo sapiens migrates to Europe. Neanderthals. 12th century monarchs. We shouldn't breed. 17th century monarchs. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to check out my other videos as well. Thank you for watching.